did I water my baby? Hey everybody, drop your name, date of birth if you want a free energy read. Oh shoot. That plant's so pretty. I am plants. Oh, let's do a go. Go. Is it make Super Chat fun? Hey everybody, just drop your name and date of birth if you want free insight. Wait, why isn't us doing it? Okay. Hey y'all, welcome to the chat. You can ask one free question. Just drop your name and date of birth. Okay, like one. Garvit, current feelings for Porfa. Can I have the data? Okay, there you go. Okay. Let's see. Hey. Okay, we're going to see what is Garvit feelings for you. Is your birthday March 11th? Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Oh, thank you. All right, hold on. All right, Spirit. We ask that you tap into it. Okay, it's November 3rd. Oh, okay. I gotcha. All right. So you're a Scorpio. All right, Spirit. What is Garvit's current feelings for Puva? Spirit, what is Garvit's current feelings for Puva? Wait, I don't like how these coming out. Spirit, what is Garvit's current feelings for Puva? What is Garvit? Ooh. All right. This energy gives me, oh, thank you. This energy gives me like healing energy for sure. I definitely feel like there could have already been experiencing of like a chapter closed where there is this spirit of like hope and healing. And I definitely do feel like when it comes to Garvit, this person is going through like this awakening spirit, and they're starting to view you as this opportunity where they do want to explore, express like this new opportunity of passion. They see you as somebody, yeah, I see it. Y'all got the world. Definitely already been an end. There's been like a closure, a cycle close, but there's definitely going to be a new beginning. It just seems like this person, hi, it just seemed like Garvit is experiencing a major transformation and shift. But one thing I feel like you've left on Garvit is how nurturing, how caring, and how loving you generally are. But I feel like you wanted more than they felt like they was able to give. And they have commitment issues. They do have options. They are afraid to put their all just in the possibilities of what can be created with you. But they're going to be coming back around to spark up a new beginning with you. They're going to be inspired to take that action and start over. But y'all got to reignite that spark that kind of like left out. But y'all also have to take enough time to fully heal. And you definitely have to have that sense of faith. You know, you can't give up on this. And I feel like there was deception, sneaky behavior, a lot of stuff going on beneath the surfaces. I definitely do feel like Garvey had very much control issues. And I feel like they was wearing a false mask. It's kind of like gets me wolfed in sheep clothing. And they're kind of like stuck and torn amongst you and another person. So I want you to take time to fully heal, to fully address yourself. You got to address yourself. You got to heal. You got to go within, care for your well-being. I don't feel like this is permanently over at all. I definitely feel like they're still passionate about you, but I feel like they got to figure themselves out. And by figuring themselves out, unfortunately, it's making them navigate and move in such a disrespectful or unfortunate way as they are. But they do care about you. It's just a matter of like how to start back over. And I feel like that's a fear of theirs, but I do get that there's a lot of hope here. So you got to continue to keep your faith. So that's your free question, dear. All right. Um, Jessica. All right. Let's look at the energies. We look at energies. We don't put like media and stuff on energy, okay? But you're welcome, dear. Let's see. Jessica. Spirit guides. Let's cover for Jessica. August 14, 1992. I do get a feeling kind of like at loss. You may be focused on what you don't have rather than what is still left to self. It's just giving kind of like spill milk type of energy. What's coming for Jessica and Love Spirit? August 14, 1992. Spirit guys, what's coming for Jessica and Love? What's coming for Jessica and Love? A lot of stuck, stagnant energy. You're gonna be experiencing. I feel like you are gonna be experiencing first a journey, a little bit of self. It's something that you have to kind of like stand your ground about. There's boundaries that needs to be set. I feel like when it comes to love, you are going to have that divine connection that you're not going to give up on, but you have to like let go of that situation in order for the opportunity to represent itself. It's a lot of stagnant mental energies, feeling stuck, restricted, feeling unsure how to navigate. You could feel trapped in a situation, but you do have like negative way of thinking about your love life that you got to let go of and release. You may be collaborating or working together with an opportunity, and it's going to be able to heal and grow, but you're going to have to put a lot of effort and work into it. It seems like a past type of energy resurface comes in, but I get a lot of it just seems like they're not consistent. I just feel like irrational, gets bored easily, wants to come in as they please, give me a little player energy. But I feel like ultimately you're looking for that long-term happiness and that harmonious energy, but you're trying to find that balance. You got to work on your independent self-sufficiency. You got to stop giving in first to the situation. There has been external influences that's caused disruption in what you're fighting for. But ultimately you are going to get the end result of love and happiness and harmony. More so from a past coming back in to kind of like clear the air and fight for the union with you, but you got to let it go and heal first before it comes back in, and you got to really work on yourself and find that balance to be available for the love, for the change, for the growth, and for the work that needs to be taken into consideration. But I also feel like outside of that, surrounding like work or a new opportunity that may be presented, there's going to be a whole nother opportunity there if that's something that you desire and love. But you have self work first and love, and then you have what you want to come in. So it's going to be limited, but it's going to also be an experience that's going to teach you a lot of lessons and forward movement progress. Is Jessica still here? Or did I just get this reading for nothing? Because it's sure nobody is here. Time on my hand. Oh, I got two tarots on Etsy. Naomi for a new job. Naomi look for a new job. Spirit. Naomi, November 28th. Look for a new job. Naomi, look for a new job. Naomi, look for a new job. Spirit. Naomi, look for a new job. Naomi, look for a new job. Hey Naomi, thank you so much for choosing Tarot Boutique, dear. I'm so grateful for you. Tarot is energy, friend. It does shifts and change with choice and decisions. It's not just permanent or set in stone. So asking tarot if you should do something is ultimately up to you, right? Tarot don't make your decisions or the energy, but I'm going to give you the understanding of to help you make your decision. Let's say that. So your main energy is about the Wheel of Fortune, right? Wheel of Fortune is basically about like cycles turn and opportunities presented. But whenever you get the Wheel of Fortune as the main energy, I feel like everything that's taking place in your life, the ups and downs, the confusion, the turning of cycles is meant for a lot of like lessons and a sense of growth. So if you go for a new opportunity or start looking for a new job, it's going to allow for you to find more parts of yourself. It's going to allow for you to experience more of like what you are capable of achieving. I feel like where you are at, you're not reaching your potential. And I feel like you feel a little bit stuck, you feel stagnant, you feel like restricted in some way. A lot of negative thoughts or feelings or energy surrounding this position. So within the King of Wands, that only comes, I want to say, hey, it's time to be assertive. It's time to be bold. It's time to be courageous. It's time to take charge of a situation and get some order in your life. So whenever you King of Wands, if you desire or free willingly make this decision to go for a new job, the King of Wands is saying, go for it. Because it's about having a sense of control. It's about being assertive. It's about being very direct. It's about being focused. And it's about following or going after what you are passionate about. And if you feel like where you are at is no longer ignited that passion or igniting the opportunity of success for yourself, sometimes you got to get uncomfortable and go after change. And being in the Wheel of Fortune, it definitely do shows what you go after, what you be available or open to comes to you. You're going to be on the spur of good luck. So you're actually in a good energy field to go after a new opportunity if that's what you want. The Eight of Pentacles is basically saying like being diligent, mastering a skill or talent, right? And it's about like working hard, putting a lot of effort in, especially when it comes to like your career. And I definitely feel like by doing so, investing time and energy into what you desire and what you want the most out of is ultimately going to serve you good. But you got to take that risk with the Fool. You got to take that leap of faith. You know, you got to really position yourself and put yourself out there to see things thoroughly through. So from the cards itself, I'll say looking for a new job will be a great asset for your growth of life and bring you new opportunities that's going to engage you, allow for you to reach your full potential. And you're ultimately going to be closer to a level of stability, security, and success. Should you look for, it's ultimately free willingly up to you if that's what you desire. But if you do look for, it's going to be good for you. Okay. So that's the energy, Naomi. Thank you for choosing Terry Boutique, dear. Also, can find the questions on the website. They're cheaper, discount at terryboutique.org. I do phone virtual healing, negative energy removal, and chakra balance and love and light. All right, Alina. You get one question. So is your date of birth November 3rd? Wait, Naomi. I gotta send this reading. 1 second. Aaliyah, is your date of birth November 3rd? No, Naomi. All right, drop your name, date of birth, and the question on EMI 152 Yahoo. Hey y'all, how are y'all today? Hold on. Shoot. Hey, November 3rd. Okay, I gotta do one more reading and then I'll do yours. You just gotta give me that clarification before I can assist. Time on my hand, sunshine been away. Career. I gotta do somebody's career question too. So, hey Aaliyah, is your birthday November 3rd? Y'all dropped y'all 2000 okay. And you want to know Saransh current feeling Saransh times the one such I've been waiting for. Hey, the garbage. Oh yeah, it is Tuesday. They came late as heck. Dang. All right, Saransh. What is Saransh current feelings for Aaliyah? Saransh. Well, first off, it seemed like you being ghosted, kind of like left out in the cold. It's giving defeated, energy depleted. It seemed like they got other stuff that they're focusing on. So kind of like feel disconnected from you, I would say. Yeah, there's been a shakeup disruption. Uh, I feel like they do still emotionally care about you. There's still those emotions that's there, but it just seems like their personal needs was not no longer being met within the connection. And I definitely do feel like there could have been a little bit of deceptiveness taking place. I feel like they care, and I feel like they're gonna be calling themselves trying to come back towards you and work on this connection. Yeah, I see it. They ghosted you, girl, but they're gonna be back around. But I feel like what you want to do in this situation, let it be right now. Clear this energy up. Don't put too much focus or energy toward them. Hey, don't put too much focus or energy towards them through this disconnection. The reason I say that is because it's not going to renew the energy. You get what I'm saying? Like quicker than what it needs to be. So allow this ghost to be. Yes, I feel like there is deceptive energy for sure. Feel like there is another energy surrounding them, but I also feel like they need to work on themselves. So I don't like to invade or put all that energy out there, but I don't feel like what they got going on and what they're doing is necessarily going to go the way that they desire. I definitely feel like they're going to be coming back towards you, trying to like connect and work things out, but it's ultimately going to be up to you at the end whether or not you want to entertain or give in to the situation. So you may have like the last, you may be making the last decision. Okay. I do feel like you bring them a sense of happiness. Y'all definitely gonna reconcile for sure. I don't feel like they got a choice. Hello. So yeah, this definitely is gonna come back around. It's not over. It is not over. They do care about you, but they're just unsure right now about you, okay? Take back that energy. All right, I gotta go to this career reading real quick, okay? So let me answer this Etsy reading. Whoever is next, make sure y'all leave y'all name and date of birth, and we'll jump to y'all next. Okay, I need your name. I got your date of birth, but I need your name. Okay. Epinif, we're gonna do you next, but let me take care of this career reading. Stephanie. Stephanie. What's going on with Stephanie's spirit when it comes to her career? What's going on with Stephanie? What's going on with Stephanie and her career? What's going on with Stephanie and her career? What's going on with Stephanie and her career? Mm. Ooh, Stephanie got a lot going on. Hey, Stephanie, love, thank you for choosing Tarot Boutique. Be mindful, Tarot's energy shifts and change with choice and decisions, not permanent or set in stone. So when it comes to your career, first off, it definitely seems like you're going to be embarking towards like this new exciting path. It's going to be more so what you're passionate about. You're having some troubles currently, more so with the sense of like communication, where there could be a little bit of rivalry within your energy of competitive energy, and you're going to have to potentially surrender to one path and take a leap of faith and embrace a new path by following your heart desires. This is not for you, Nada. This is for a different person. Let me pause. No, it's okay. I had to do orders off my website. So I gotta get those done first. She didn't even leave an email. Shoot. We gotta wait till she leave an email. Okay, let's do yours. I'm sorry, I thought it was mine. Okay, are you still here before I start? All right, let's see. Happiness. Oh, dang. Y'all had a major shift. Did y'all just have like an argument or a disagreement of some sort? Girl, hurry up and message me. It seems like there's communication issues with Sarika. This person is kind of like unsure and okay, y'all didn't talk. Okay, so that's that Tower and the Five of Swords. Miscommunication, like it is miscommunication, like y'all not speaking. They got more stuff going on. There's somebody like wearing a false mask. They're gonna be very inconsistent with you. Okay, yeah. They be very inconsistent. They already got a connection going on. So they may cannot be like emotionally available. Wow. Really comes to line. That's crazy. So yeah, hold on. I got so much going on. But yeah, they're very inconsistent. So it's a lot to their story. Um there is like a bonding button kind of like romance energy though, because you got the tens, but the moon, the tower, and the five of swords kind of like shows disruption energy. And this is a person that it's like a wolf in sheep clothing in a way. They're like hard to read and predict. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like nothing is gonna come out of it. And I feel like if there is or movement, it's gonna be inconsistent, in and out, in and out. I just don't feel like it's anything that may fully come out of this, but there is like an interest there. But I don't feel like Sarika is available. I just don't. I don't feel like they're available emotionally. They got a lot going on right now. Yeah, they're going through a lot too. I feel like they may be actually experiencing they will if they haven't not putting their energy out there, but it seems like they may experience like a sense of a breakup or a separation, and then that may be an interest that they start entertaining you, but I still don't feel like it's going to be consistent to the point that you yourself is going to be in a relationship with them. But hey, you know. Oh, yeah, Andre, where you go? Andrea Rivera, yes. I need your date of birth and your question. Mhm. You're welcome. Stay blessed. Andrea, you still there? Drop your oh sure. Drop y'all name and y'all question. Is it really your message? What's your person's name? I need the person's name. That's how I connect. I don't. Okay, Brian. Okay. July 2nd. You're a Cancer. Brian is Aquarius. You dreaming about him. Telling you that he loves you. He wants to come back. We've been broken up for a month with no contact. Is Brian coming back? Is Brian February 5th, 2002 coming back? Is Brian coming back to Andrea? Will Brian be coming back to Andrea? I had like a bad falling out, kind of like ghosted energy, miscommunication. I get that spiritually. It's Brian coming back to Andrea. It's Brian coming back to Andrea. Yeah, it was betrayed. So, and y'all hit rock bottom. This person definitely gonna be coming back though. Y'all energy right now is more so like a transitional period, moving towards calmer waters. Y'all got communication complications, right? And I definitely feel like he's in this energy where it's like, I need to figure some stuff out before I entertain or invest more time into this. There's been a lot of challenges in the past, and the worst is not over, which is good. So when it do come back in, y'all, it's gonna be after y'all done work within yourself, fully healed, so y'all can understand each other in a different light. And I feel like it's gonna be a mend energy of more so focusing on like a friend dynamic, more so than coming back in like being deep invest into an actual relationship. It may be more so within a friendly type of reconcile. You've been stressing a lot over this though. Could be having challenges with your sleep too, being overwhelmed, But sometimes when you stress too much over like an outcome or over a situation, you make the situation take longer than what it needs to be to kind of like come back in, because all you're doing is entertaining the negative of the situation rather than entertaining the positive of what you want it to become. So allow the past to be the past, heal, let it go. Y'all hit rock bottom. The worst is over. Boom. Rely on your inner strength, your confidence again. Get the courage that you once had. And I feel like don't stress. It's gonna come back around, but it's gonna be more within a friendly way. And the fact that the Three of Cups is here, it could be a celebration. I mean, your birthday is coming up, so maybe sooner than you expected it to be. But y'all gotta heal, continue to pray, be hopeful. You gotta work on yourself because I feel like he's gonna come back within his like independence, and he's not gonna be coming back ready to just like invest or work everything out. It's not gonna be like that. It's gonna be a lot of pause and reflection periods. But over time, I feel like y'all get it right. Y'all work back on actually being back in an actual relationship, but it's gonna take us time to get back to that point. So that's the energy I'm picking up. Okay. Oh shoot. Let me see what she said. You're welcome. Stay blessed. Oh, shit. She says it's for Chantel Naomi. Girl, my bad. Hey, drop your name if you want a free reading. Hey, what was that? Hey, y'all, drop your name, date of birth if you want free insight. Name and date of birth. Oh, wait. Hey, Benita, how are you? Drop the name, date of birth if you want free insights. Let's see, Stephanie, we're done here. My name is Anjali. I'm right now in stuck situation. I guess you decided to divide your shares. When will I be out of the stuck situation? Benita, let's see. Good, how are you? I'm good. How does Shan truly feel about me? He's a family friend. I feel he has a crush on me. Benita. All right. Wait, no. We're doing Benita. Benita. Is we good? Benita, is you still here? Okay, what was the question? Because the car is still out. You wanted to know if somebody of the family friend is interested in you. I don't know his name. What was his name? Okay, boom. Okay, Shan. So Shan is very much interested in you, but I do feel like due to him being like a family friend, he's kind of like being in control of those, emotions and those feelings. We got that hermit, so it's kind of like a person that's gonna for sure be disconnected just due to the sake of like respect. Um, and I don't feel like he's allowing, I honestly don't feel like he's gonna allow himself to express or even to take that risk because of fear. But it definitely do seems like you for sure be on his mind. You get what I'm saying? Especially when he come around you. I feel like that day after he really thinks about you and he be reflecting a lot. But I definitely do feel like at some point he's gonna be real. I feel like it's gonna be like that honest, open of communication that occurred, and he is gonna probably either say something or his gesture is gonna kind of like give his feelings out. But I feel like he's gonna play it cool. He's one of those kind of like secluded type of individuals. I feel like he got a strict life. You know what I'm saying? Very strict energy surrounds him. And I feel like he likes to handle himself accordingly and he do not want to just throw himself, out there in a way where it's like I'm not gonna embarrass myself or I don't want everybody in my business. You get what I'm saying? It's like a respect level. But he got interest in you. Part of him do want to say to hell with it, jump into the unknown, see where it can go. But then it's that respect that he has and that structure. And he's very disciplined when it comes to his feelings. He's very in control of it. So he'll close out, disconnect himself rather than entertain and take that leap. But again, he definitely do think about you. He reflect a lot. Very interested in you. But it's those boundaries that he can't cross. And the external influences will be the family. You get what I'm saying? That he'll feel like it'd be hard to navigate. And then he'll be afraid, like if he do something wrong or mess up, he feels like he'll mess up the whole dynamic of what you already got going on. So I personally don't feel like he's gonna act on it, but I definitely feel like he's interested. It's more so like the ideal of like he find you attractive and like what if more so than the reality of like I finna, jump after that or I'm gonna go after it to see where it can go. He ain't there yet. But I feel like if you throw a little hint, a nice little glare back, it may give him more of that push. But I just feel like he's so structured. He's too disciplined. That boy is disciplined. He is not going. Let's see if he'll ever kind of like open up. Oh, hell yeah. Two of Cups. It's chemistry. Y'all feel the same for each other. Definitely on the same vibration. Chemistry is there for sure. Ooh, man, continue to throw them hits. He gonna catch them one day, and I definitely feel like this potential. It seems like he may even open his heart or his feelings up to the ideal of pursuing you emotionally and trying to see where it can go. Y'all got the Two of Cups, so the feelings is mutual. The connection is there. The possibility is there. And the Eight of Wands is like there may actually be a movement taking place that's gonna be swiftly, more so within the communication. It's gonna move y'all forward. Got the Ten of Cups, but that's familial energy too, due to like the circumstances. But for some reason, I feel like y'all can express that. He's definitely gonna step up. You would get a read and drop your name, date of birth. But that's what we got, girl. But yeah, the interest is there. Feelings is mutual. It's kind of like a divine connection. I feel like when it's meant to be, it's gonna start. You know what I mean? So go with the flow of that. But it's still something on his own path he got to work on. And that could be more so like the career right now. He got to find a better balance there, more consistency. He's very driven. You're welcome, dear. Stay blessed. Bye. Be better. What is the name and date of birth? You here, be better? Dun, 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 dun. Baby girl, you make me better. You make me better. Uh-oh. And Hey, Be Better, you got to leave your name, date of birth. I see your thing. I seen it. I already said you got to leave a name, date of birth. My ass up and okay, I'm not gonna read for you now because you keep doing that. I already said that I see you. You got to leave a name or date of birth. So I don't know why you're sending that to look up. I see it. You said I did. Well, drop it again. I'm not gonna be scrolling. Never mind. How about I'm not doing the reading? Clearly, I didn't see it. Yeah. Hey, Riri, how are you? Riri. Hey, Pink, how are you? I'm good. Is Do Better still here? Amy? Okay. All right, let's do Maria. I want to know if Olo. Who is O? I need the name of O and date of birth. Do you make me better? You make me better. I need a name of O. I don't read the initial. Oh, Omar. Maria Omar. Why does that sound familiar from Assy? You came from Assy? Tiffany on my website. Okay, let me see your question. Okay. Do Omar love Maria? Spirit. Omar love Maria. Do Omar love Maria? Do Omar love Maria? Do Omar love Maria? Do Omar love Maria? I mean, well, my order is here. Well, I felt like there's feelings there, but I kind of feel like he's unsure about those feelings. It seems like he got more stuff going on. And when it comes to you, he's more so connected or directed towards you mentally, more so emotionally. And there's something from the past that he's still healing and he's trying to like work through and figure out. So he's not in like the best emotional space to technically love, honor, or pursue or be vulnerable or open towards you. I feel like he does care for you, he has love for you, but I don't feel like it's an engagement way of just wanting anything to do with you in that way right now. So he's coming from like a very detached place. And it doesn't necessarily got anything to do with you. I feel like it's parts of him that's still figuring things out. But I also feel like he got more stuff going on that may have not fully been revealed. So for you, when you handle Omar or deal with this type of energy, you got to trust your intuitions to kind of like navigate you and alert you and, give you those type of insights when they come. He's just a little bit confused. So this is a person that's not. And it seems like a lot of misunderstandings, miscommunication with y'all, external influences, kind of like it's pulling this person away. So, but I don't want to say he don't love you. I feel like he has love for you. I just don't feel like he's invested in the love, if you follow me. These back. Okay, Riri, did you make the right choice by getting back with Leon? Let's see. You still here, Riri? Before I do your reading. Is you still here with me, Riri? We're gonna put this deck up for today. And we're gonna work with the other decks. All right. Let's see, Riri. Okay. You're welcome, my love, Maria. Did Riri make the right choice by getting back with Leon? September 30th, Libra. Make sure y'all subscribe. We got a website too, tarotboutique.org. And an Etsy, 5 stars. I'm like real to this, okay? Let's see. Thank you. All right. Did Riri make the back with Leon? I need to take reversals. I say yes. This is like the celebration energy. And I feel like also get into a place of being supported by like family and friends with the connection of the decisions that's being made. I feel like this time around, y'all definitely is going to be working more together, collaborating, kind of like working together to build. It's more so giving me like the seriousness energy. And even with the Knight of Swords, that's like when you're supposed to take decisive action, act on your feet. So you did make the right decision, getting back with Leon. But I feel like you want structure, you want boundaries, you want to stand your ground. You want to also make sure that you're not just giving all in. You get what I'm saying? You want to just be patient and go with the flow of things. You want to give in as much as you've given out. And you want to work as a team to build. Y'all need to spend more time together when it comes to like working a project, or if it's a hobby, y'all want to do like team type of activities, even by reconciling. But I definitely do feel from Leon perspective, they're full in, they're willing to put the effort, they're really willing to invest. Communication for sure is going to be an issue. It's not going to be like the best at all times. It's going to be a little challenge there. But I feel like if you take time by communicating and dealing with challenges that comes, you will see yourself maneuvering, being able to deal with him better than you was able to deal with them in the past. So you kind of like want to go with the flow. You want to have that sense of boundary. But I do feel like this got the potential of like the seriousness, the long term, but it's also seemed like it was manifested back in. So have those boundaries. There is going to be external influences on his end that may try to cause some interferences, but as long as y'all both stand your ground and put the same amount of effort and really fight for it together, I don't feel like you won't have anything to worry about. So from this energy, it does shift, it does change. It do seems like you made the right choice though, because it's still lessons in this connection, but it is also potential for long-term success. But y'all are human. You're gonna go through what you go through, but y'all have to work together to get through it. You get what I'm saying? So that's what we got for that. Noor. Does June Ann love Noor? We're gonna see if they love you. You could send a super chat for the second one. You said thank you. You're saying thank you, love. All right, does June love? Hold on. I mean, we got the Emperor. I gotta give it to you truthfully. I don't see love here at all. This person is unhappy, dissatisfied. They're kind of like unsure, trying to gain different perspectives over you and the possibilities. It's kind of like they're conflicted mentally about you. It's too much stuff that happened, a lot of stress in this energy, and they feel like you're too like, hi Danny. Um, they feel like you don't know how to like deal with them in a way. I get aggressive type of energy that they feel, communication problems and issues. You went through a lot too. You experienced a lot. And I just feel like y'all came in each other's lives at the wrong timing in order to like do things the right way. I do get energies like you came in while they was healing. Not calling you a rebound, but you did come in at a point when they wasn't really ready for love or to be vulnerable to give their heart. They tried to give enough to it to make it work, but they never was fully fulfilled because they never was at a place to be fulfilled. They was hurt. Hurt people hurt people. You can't get into somebody's heart fully of somebody that's not fully healed. You can't get into somebody's heart of somebody that's really not looking for love, but just doing it just for the sake of feeling like it's going to heal or take away some of the problems that they have to go through. Can they start loving you? Yes. Will there still be an opportunity to reconnect? For sure. But I don't get within the energies as of like a connection right now. So that's how I got to answer that. I know that ain't what you wanted to hear, but that's how I had to answer that. Okay, Danny. Aquarius, baby. Will Roger ever fall in love with you? You're welcome. Will Roger ever fall in love with Danny? Will Roger ever fall in love with Danny? Will Roger ever fall in love with Danny? Spirit messages. Will Roger ever fall in love with Danny? Yes. Roger definitely gonna fall in love with you, but Roger need to stop being deceptive and sneaky. I feel like they could have been fell in love with you if they stop being dishonest and take some time out to figure out what the heck they want. They give me sneaky vibes. And they're holding on to like they're guarded, right? And they're a little bit holding back emotionally. And the only reason I feel like they're holding back is because we got that Seven of Swords energy. So they may be holding back due to like past dishonesty and some stuff that they had to experience and go through. So they may also have to like take time with themselves to kind of like grow within, right? But then I feel like as y'all learn, as y'all grow, as y'all evolve, that's when their hearts open up more. You get what I'm saying? And the chemistry is going to be there 10 out of 10 type of chemistry, mutual attraction, mutual respect. So I definitely strongly feel like Roger will fall in love with you at some point. But be patient with Roger. Don't rush it because Roger ain't ready. He ain't ready. Let him figure stuff out, navigate, heal, let stuff go, get to the point of being able to be faithful and then give in. But he definitely is gonna fall in love with you at some point. I feel like he loves you now. I just feel like he's a little bit in that stage of like holding back, figuring out, working with himself. But I feel like as you invest more into him, as you connect, communicate, show him change, show him difference, he ain't gonna have no choice. You're coming with change. You're coming with different energy. Show him something he ain't never experienced. But over time, he's gonna fall for you. It's gonna be one of those head over heels experiences. Oh heck yeah, for sure. He's gonna fall in love. You're welcome, love. All right, I'll be right back. Yes, my kettlebell. Ooh, Jesus, my kettlebell. I'm on. I was on there. There was. I was watching you. Listen here. Cause tell me when you're watching. I was watching you for a long time. While I was at Jules, I watched you while I was at. How did you know? Did I do good? Cause it did on my phone. Okay, at that time, because it was in and out. So at that time, did you get to at least watch me do a reading? Yeah, she had a weird name. Yeah. I was watching you at that time when you was doing that, and she had a weird name. Okay. Yeah. Did you see how my stuff was going out? And they put on the thing. Okay, when they go out, what do we show? What do we do? I don't really know. Okay, then I do good. So I be sounding like I know what I'm talking about. And we show you that. And like, what's your name on YouTube? You might have. You might have got it. You might have got it. Hey, you know what? What Kai said. That's funny. Right now? Oh, that ain't me. I can't even find it no more. Hey, drop your name and date of birth if you want a free insight. See, this ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all. If y'all want a reading, drop your name and date of birth. I'm off. I did enough. I've been on